What's going on, guys? Good morning and happy 2025. Tyler Matthews here, Sport Biz Pro. I'm excited to get back on this channel. I know I made one video probably 6 months ago, but my goal now that it's a new year, 2025, I'm going all in. At least one video per week getting uploaded to this channel, if not more. So stay tuned, and I'm excited to help you guys avoid some of the mistakes that I made in growing our sports training business. So let's get right into it. Today, we're going to talk about, and I know in the past video, I talked about the number one mistake, I think, which is goal setting and targeting. So if you haven't checked that out, maybe go look at that. But if you're a sports trainer and you're looking to grow your business, you have to avoid this mistake. So, and it's offers, the offers that you make, right? And there's a bunch of different types of offers. I listed some of them here. There's lead generation offers. So that's how you get people in the door. There's your core offers, like the main thing that you want to sell. There's premium offers where you're going to upsell people, promotional offers that you maybe run seasonally. And then there's like offers to your staff, right? Internally, your employees, your contractors, and there's more, right? And so let's talk about sessions versus memberships versus programs. And so a lot of sports trainers, and you may be doing this, start off by selling sessions. And it's okay to run sessions, right? You're going to always run sessions, you're going to have sessions, but we don't want to just sell by the session. And so what I mean by that is a lot of trainers will start off, oh, $50 a session, or if you buy 5 packets, $200. And then there's just not a lot of value in sessions. And if there's not a lot of value, there's not going to be a lot of results. And so where we want to kind of transition to long term, and I suggest doing this right away, is just sell programs, right? But if you're not maybe ready for that, you can go to memberships. And what the difference between a membership and a program is memberships are monthly. You can start anytime you want, you can cancel anytime you want, and it's just a monthly membership. And so pretty much every month players get to decide whether they want to keep training with you or they don't. And so that's definitely better than selling sessions, but it's not as good as selling programs. So now let's talk about what a program is. A program is it has a start date, it has an end date. So it's a set amount of time. It could be 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, 12 months, and you're pretty much guaranteeing an outcome. So you're saying, in this personal training program, we're going to guarantee that you um, increase your shooting percentage by 10%, right? Or whatever it is that you do with your business, whether it's increasing players' confidence, their shooting percentage, their decision making, right? You're crafting a program around that, and they're getting a ton of value out of it, right? And the value is that, number one, they are committing to it. So they're not, every month deciding, do I want to train? Do I not want to train? Oh, I don't feel good. Oh, I'm sore. Or, oh, coach was mean to me last week, so I want to cancel my membership. No, like, you're committed to this. You signed up for 3 months, 6 months, so you're going to see it through. And there's just a different psychology there. And you're able to have players push through the resistance points, because there should be resistance points within your program. We want to make it as frictionless as possible, and we want to make it as great of an experience, and um, all of that for the players. But it's sports, right? And it's training, and it's supposed to be hard. And so if any time that a kid hits a tough point, they're just able to quit, I don't believe that that's a good setup for your program. So there's the value equation here. Let me pull this in. Maybe some of you guys have seen this. There's a guy, Alex Hormozy, big business guy. He talks about this a lot. And so the value equation is, at the top, we have the positives, and then at the bottom, we have the negatives, right? And essentially, the better we can make the positives and the less bad we can make the negatives, the greater the value of the program is, right? And so the dream outcome, if you can think of your athletes that you train, what is their dream outcome? Or essentially, what is the dream outcome of the parents? What do they want for their athlete? And maybe to make the high school varsity team, get a college scholarship, become more confident, any of those, right? You want to have their dream outcome in mind, and then you want to have the perceived likelihood of achievement. So how likely, if they join your program, are they to get that thing, right? And so those are the two things you want to think of at the top. And then at the bottom, it's time delay and effort and sacrifice. So how long is it going to take them to get it? And how much work are they going to have to do to get it, right? And by crafting a program rather than rather than a membership or sessions, the value, all of these things combined, is way greater. And so we want to make sure we're selling programs not sessions and memberships, right? And again, it's not completely wrong to sell sessions and memberships, and I'll get back to this towards the end of the video, but ideally we want to be selling programs. So the only way to make more money in any business is to either get more customers, right? Number of customers, or to get more money from each customer. The dollar amount that you get from each customer times the number of customers you have equals your total revenue. And so by selling sessions, you may be selling things for $50, $100, $500, and it's going to take you a lot of customers to get to the total revenue number that you likely have. Whereas if you sell programs and you're selling a $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000 program, you're going to need a lot less customers to get to the total revenue amount that you want, right? And so this is where we really want to make sure that we understand this math and what our total revenue goals are for the year, for the month, for the week, that sort of thing, right? Churn is the number of people who stop training with you. So in this type of industry where you're training kids, you have to expect churn, right? Kids have what we call the flavor of the day. There's times where they want to play soccer, they want to do karate, they want to play basketball. And so you want to avoid churn as much as possible. And again, the way you do that is by selling programs and not letting them just drop into sessions. But your churn is going to be very similar regardless from what I've seen. So if you sign up 10 kids, 8 of them are going to leave within 2 years, right? And then 2 of them are going to stay and maybe keep training through middle school, high school, and that sort of thing, right? And so, and you can work on, there's things we can do to decrease churn, which we want to do, but ultimately kids are going to leave, they're going to graduate high school, they're going to stop playing the sport, they're going to go play another sport, their parents aren't going to want to invest in it anymore, whatever it is. And so if kids are going to leave, we want to do everything in our power to get them to stay and get the greatest results. But the way we do that is by selling programs, right? If 8 out of 10 are going to leave no matter what, and we sold sessions, then maybe we only saw them 1 time, 10 times. But if we sold a program, then we were able to see them 20, 50 times within a 6-month or a year period, right? And I would actually say that your churn goes down the more you sell programs, because the results get better. You're able to develop a better relationship with the player because they're committed and you're seeing them for a longer period of time, and you're charging a higher price. So everything is better in that program land. So fix your offers, grow your business. The last couple things we're going to talk about is it's a numbers game. Business is a numbers game, right? So we had these numbers that we discussed up here, but ultimately you have to make more offers. The only way to get more total number of customers is to make more offers. And so you have to make more lead generation offers to get more people in the door. And then out of those people that come in the door, you have to ultimately offer them your core program. You can't have people come try a session or do an evaluation session and then just not follow up with them or not ask them if they want to join your program, telling them the price, asking them, are you ready to do this? You have to make more offers. The more shots you take, the more opportunities for makes. What's the saying? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right? And so you're not going to sign up 100% of the players that you don't make an offer to. So, and the more and the better of offers that you can make, meaning selling programs rather than sessions, the more money that you are going to make and the more impact that you're going to have in your business. So last thing I'm going to say on this is, with all of this being said, right, I always like to say you have to know yourself, you have to know your business, and you also have to know your clients, right? And so meet them where they're at. Start by offering them what they need. If you know what they need is a 6-month program or a 1-year program and you're the expert, offer them that. Offer them the main thing that they need, which is a long-term program. But if they don't take it after going through the sales process with them and overcoming some of their objections, that sort of stuff, if they just don't take it, give them what they want. So maybe they just want a month-to-month membership, or maybe they just want to buy a couple sessions, right? And ultimately that will give you the opportunity to build a relationship with them, to then give them what they need, right? But you have to sell them something. You don't want to just let them walk away, because if they walk away, then you didn't help them and they didn't help themselves, and nobody gets better in that case. So you're running a business, you want to make a sale, they're looking for somebody to help them get better at their sport, get more confident. And so sell them something, right? Start by getting them in the door with a couple sessions, with a membership, and then ultimately convert them over into the program that you want and need them in, which should be way more valuable, right? And there's a ham and a garlic story I'll tell real quick, which is pretty much there's a boy, he has a dog. The dog gets fleas. The boy goes to the grandma and says, "Hey, grandma, how do we get rid of these fleas?" The grandma says, "Oh, you got to give the dog garlic. If you give the dog garlic, it'll sweat it out and the fleas will go away." So then the boy tries to give the dog some garlic. The dog wouldn't take the garlic. So then he goes back to his grandma. He says, "What's going on?" The dog won't take the garlic. And she says, "Oh, no, you didn't try to just give him the garlic, did you? You got to wrap it in ham. And so if you wrap it in ham, then the dog will eat it and he won't know the garlic is there." And so this is similar to selling sessions versus programs, right? If you try to get somebody in on a program, it doesn't work out, then be okay with coming down, give them what they want, which is the sessions, but just understand that you know that after a couple sessions, you're going to end up converting them into what they need, which is a longer term program, right? And so that's it for today. Make more offers, make better offers, sell programs, not sessions. And if you'd like to receive a daily email helping you avoid mistakes like this and implement the right strategies in your sports training business, click the link in the description or send me an email, tyler@sportbizpro.com, and I'll put you on the list. And if you want help crafting your core offers, send me an email letting me know you watched this video, and I'll hop on a free 15-minute Zoom call with you to help craft your offers. New year, 2025, set some goals, exceed your goals. The limit does not exist. Thanks for watching.